In the labyrinth of human intimacy, where the conscious and unconscious intersect, each encounter is a symbolic act, a union of opposites that reflects the complexity of the psyche. As Carl Jung suggested, the act of sleeping with another person transcends mere physicality. It resonates with deeper archetypal patterns, evoking shadows, projections, and the possibility of individuation. The symbolic nature of intimacy from a Jungian perspective, intimacy is a manifestation of the anima and animus, the inner masculine and feminine aspects of each individual. To sleep with another is to confront not only the conscious persona but the depths of the unconscious, where repressed desires, unresolved conflicts, and ancestral memories dwell. The act can serve as a portal to self-discovery or a theater for reenacting unhealed wounds. When we share such vulnerability with another, we not only exchange affection but also energy. This exchange can result in a merging of psychic contents, an intermingling of personal histories and subconscious imprints. Jung would argue that this is why intimate encounters often feel profound, transformative, or even unsettling. Projection and the other Jung proposed that in intimate connections, we often project our anima or animus onto our partners. This projection can lead to idealization or disappointment, as the partner becomes a vessel for unmet desires and unexplored potentials. What occurs when we sleep with another person is not simply a merging of bodies but a confrontation with our own psychic content, the desires we fear, the wounds we conceal. Often, the intensity of attraction is not solely based on the present moment but on unresolved childhood experiences. A partner may unconsciously represent a parental figure, a lost love, or an idealized version of the self. In these cases, intimacy is not only a present experience but a symbolic reenactment of past emotional patterns. Projection can also serve as a defense mechanism, protecting us from the vulnerability of truly seeing our partner. We may unconsciously prefer the illusion to the reality, fearing that true intimacy might reveal our own inadequacies or insecurities. The encounter with the shadow, as Jung described, is the repository of all that we reject or disown within ourselves. In moments of vulnerability, such as intimate encounters, the shadow may reveal itself. Jealousy, fear, guilt, or shame emerge, forcing us to confront the parts of ourselves we often evade. When intimacy is approached without consciousness, it can deepen repression. Approached with awareness, it can illuminate the hidden corners of the psyche. The experience of betrayal or loss in intimate relationships often magnifies the shadow, surfacing darker aspects that demand integration. If these emotions remain unexamined, they may project onto the partner, creating cycles of blame or conflict. To navigate the shadow's influence requires humility and courage. When we become aware of our own projections, we can begin to withdraw them, embracing the complexity of our partner as a separate individual rather than an extension of our own psyche. Archetypal patterns in sexual union, sexual intimacy can evoke powerful archetypes. The lover, the mother, the trickster, the wise old man, all of which shape our perceptions and experiences. These archetypes can bind us in unconscious patterns or liberate us through insight. To sleep with someone is, in part, to encounter these archetypes and discern the dance of forces beyond the personal ego. For instance, the archetype of the lover invites us to explore passion, vulnerability, and the fear of rejection. The mother archetype may evoke nurturing or dependency. Becoming aware of these dynamics allows individuals to navigate intimacy with greater awareness. At times, the trickster archetype may manifest, leading to games of seduction, deceit, or avoidance. Recognizing these patterns can prevent self-sabotage or misunderstandings within relationships. Individuation and wholeness. For Jung, the ultimate aim of life is individuation, the process of becoming whole by integrating the conscious and unconscious. An intimate relationship can catalyze this process or hinder it, depending on the level of awareness each partner brings. To sleep with someone consciously is to acknowledge the profound symbolic weight of the act, to see oneself not only as a lover but as a mirror reflecting the depths of the other. In the context of individuation, intimate relationships can be both mirrors and mazes. They reflect what we have yet to integrate while also confusing us with projections and illusions. The key lies in observing one's own reactions and recognizing them as reflections of the inner world. Individuation is not the dissolution of individuality, but the enrichment of it. When two individuals pursue their paths of individuation alongside their intimacy, the relationship can evolve into a mutual journey of growth. To sleep with another is to open a gateway to the unknown, a journey that traverses the terrains of desire, fear, and the search for unity. It is an act that, when approached with awareness, can lead to greater self-knowledge and a deeper understanding of the complexities of the human soul. Ultimately, Jungian psychology invites us to view intimacy not merely as an act but as a profound encounter with the unconscious, a space where we can discover the parts of ourselves we have yet to embrace and where true psychological growth can unfold. The complexities of intimacy remind us that relationships are both a refuge and a challenge, a sacred space where the conscious and unconscious intersect, inviting us to explore our most profound depths.